Republican lawmakers are demanding the visitor logs of President Joe Biden's private home in Delaware. This all comes after it was announced over the weekend that more classified documents from his time as vice president were discovered. As of now, 20 classified documents have been uncovered at 2 locations relating to President Biden. Tark Miner's joining us now after speaking with a political expert about the significance of these discoveries.
Yeah, we spoke with News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney today, who says that these discoveries pose a very serious political problem for President Biden, saying regardless of whether or not criminal charges are filed, what appears to be mismanagement could damage the president's credibility.
Any more classified documents?
One day after yet another revelation of new classified documents discovered, President Biden refuses to answer questions from reporters. We've learned that 10 classified documents found at his former office in Washington contained information about Iran, Ukraine, the United Kingdom, and top secret information. The contents of the other documents are unknown. Here's the timeline. On November 2nd, the president's lawyers first found documents at his Washington office. On December 20th, his lawyers report more documents found in his Wilmington home. On January 9th, one Obama-era classified document was found, and then on January 14th, 5 more pages of classified documents surface. While Republicans say Congress must investigate.
Here's an individual that's been in office for more than 40 years. Here's an individual that sat on 60 Minutes that was so concerned about President Trump's documents locked in behind.
News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney says the president's credibility is on the line.
I think there's less of a concern over legal jeopardy, although this is serious and the investigation will look into that. But clearly there is a political challenge for the president in terms of his credibility. And quite frankly, this does benefit Donald Trump.
Mullaney says prosecution is unlikely for President Biden because his administration doesn't appear to be obstructing the investigation, saying the discovery of the documents complicates Attorney General Merrick Garland's future ruling on whether to prosecute Biden or former President Trump, who was found in the possession of more than 300 classified documents. Mullaney says in a best-case scenario, it should have been the FBI and not the president's personal lawyers who would need to retrieve the documents from Biden's home. He anticipates Congress to take action in the future to ensure a president can inadvertently retain or remove classified information.
Overall, I think that it's time for a fresh and accountable approach to the handling of classified documents by all administrations, and that's something we're going to see moving forward. The lesson for the future would be a seriousness and accountability with the handling of classified documents. This isn't just check the box. This is national security.
And one of the biggest questions Republicans and others still have regarding these documents was why wasn't the discovery made public in November before the midterm election? And who had access to the president's home and his office in Washington? White House attorneys announced today that there are no visitor logs that track guests at the president's home. Joy?